Hi guys, ABI right here. So in today's video we are doing our weekly top-down analysis to see what happened in the market last week and know how we are going to approach it this week. So in the previous video that I dropped explaining my strategy, I told you guys what I'm looking out for each time I'm looking for a setup. So it's not something hard. Do you understand? It's not something hard. I just want to know the trend identification, that is the trend where the market is heading to, then the market structure, break of previous high and low, change of market structure, order block, identification of valid order block, then we spot our zone. Do you understand? So now we are on gold. These are the pairs that I traded last week, and these are the pairs that I normally trade. I don't have much of them here. Do you understand? I don't trade much pairs. These ones are okay. And in this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 pairs, I think I took only 4 to 5 trades last week. Yes, 4 to 5 trades. So what I learned is that much trade doesn't make you a better trader, except you are trying to understand what is going on in the market. Picking a better spot and taking few pips in profit is actually going to make you scale up. Yes, it's actually going to make you scale up and understand what you are doing better. Okay, this is the last trade I took on gold. Yes, I didn't share this trade because I dropped my strategy full tutorial and I expect them to practicalize it that day. But from next week I will be dropping my signals back to back the way I usually do. So if you're not on my Telegram channel, kindly do well to join. The link is on my bio. It's for free. You don't need to pay for anything. So how did we get this set up? As you can see over here, that this market made a break of structure here. This market was previously coming down. This is 30 minutes time frame. The reason why I'm using 30 minutes time frame is because it's very solid. The noises that is happening in the market doesn't affect it that much. So but let's go to the 1 hour so that you guys can understand it better. Shows the data. Okay, so these are the trades that I've been taking. Nice. So as you can see over here, we had this market pulling down from this zone. Remember, this is 1 hour time frame. If you have not watched that previous video where I explained how to get your setup, which is my full strategy tutorial, I think you should watch it so that you will be understanding whatever we are looking for every week, because I will be dropping a video like this every week. So this market is coming down with full force. Do you understand? Then over here, remember that this is a very big move as a day trader. All these things that you are seeing, remember this is a 1 hour time frame. So all these things that you are seeing that is happening here is a very big move as a day trader. So as you are coming over here, this market pulled up here, had a change of structure coming down to respect this zone. Do you understand? But it couldn't respect this order block in 1 hour time frame. Then it gave us another change of structure over here. Then if you go to lower time frame, which is 30 minutes or 50 minutes, it depends on the one that you want to use, then you will see it clearer. Let's view it. I'm trying to make this fast so that this video won't be long. So see it here. So we had it come down, break this lower low. So we were expecting it to create another lower high here, then continue giving us lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low, high, lower low, if it's pulling down. But that is not the case over here, that we had it break this zone, as you can see over here. So upon breaking this zone, let me show you. Upon breaking this zone, this is where it breaks it fully. Do you understand? Upon breaking it fully, we now spot where is the last order block that happened. If you count it from here, you will see that the market respected this order block. Let me show you. It respected this order block. As you can see, it respected it and pulled back. You must not take every opportunity in the market, that is the truth. But if you are paying attention on one pair, there is every possibility that you will be taking any opportunity that is coming out from that pair. So as you can see, this one came over here, then pulled up, breaking this previous high, came down, respected this zone, and what, pulled up again, which is pulling up, it break this one. Do you understand? But someone like me, I'm waiting to see if it's going to respect this zone, because remember, this market have been pulling down, so we are taking this as our order block. Do you understand? But finally it breaks it. Upon this candle closing from this area, you pick your next order block, and the next one is this red candle that happened here before this big move. So you just map it out like this. As you can see, the market was pull down, pick it up. So in actual sense, if you have been here to take this trade, you will pick from here, then you will take your profit over here. Do you understand? You will pick from this down, as you can see, clean 1 to 2. The same thing happened over here if you wanted to take it from here. So it will be from here a little bit down below the other block, and your take profit should be above this place. As you can see, this is 1 to 3, so the risk here is lower than this one, but all of them hit TP. Do you understand? All of them hit TP. So this is how I was able to find that trade that you see that I took. So let me show you over there. Let me delete all these things so that the chart will not look so messy. So this is the same way we have been tracing this market: break, retest, break, retest. But over here, after breaking this place, it gave us a very standard bullish move, but it couldn't retest. So now that it couldn't retest over here, we don't know what is happening in the market actually. So we were waiting for it to retest, but it couldn't. So it created another higher low here, then give us another higher high, breaking previous high. Do you understand? Then coming down over here, it didn't respect this zone, showing that this zone is not valid. But as you can see, this market have been creating another structure while pulling down. But since it did not respect this zone, let's see if it's going to respect this one over here. That means if it respect this one over here, this market is going to what? Be pulling down. Let me show you. Since this market did not respect this other block, wait for it over here to know if it's going to respect it. Why? Because the market cleared this one over here. As you can see, it braked at the down, so we were waiting for it over here. But I showed you guys in my previous video that I'm not taking any trade here. Reason is because in the higher time frame, this market is showing us bullish sign. Sorry, it's not a bullish sign, it's a bullish sign. Do you understand? So the power is going up more than coming down. So we just spot it here, and what, finally this candle break above here. Upon breaking this place, then I pick this place as my order block, because this is the order block that will be valid for this market to push up. Then after spotting my entry over here, the market come over, pick it, and what, move to my direction. It's simple. If you understand how this thing is working, it's very simple. You don't need to struggle for anything. Now let me show you what I will be looking out for next week. Now remember, the market can do whatever it wants. All you need to do is to position yourself to take a good trade. Do you understand? So this one have been expired immediately. So we had this market over here. This was the order block, the previous one. So the candle that touched this order block before moving is this one, this red candle over here. So this red candle becomes our next order block. It's simple. That's just how it works. Mind you, this is weekend and we are entering new week. So we might expect two things. This market might continue going high, create another structure like this. Then this one is not going to be valid. You spot from that structure, new structure that you are seeing. Then from there, you make your decision. But as you can see, this one have break this zone clearly. So we are waiting for it to do what? Excuse me, to come over here, down, pick this zone, and move up again. This is what we are expecting on this per XAU USD, which is good. Do you understand? The reason why I love taking gold trade like this is because it will help me not to expose my account that much. Do you understand? It will help me not to expose my account much. Then if this market come over here and break, simple, we make another decision, looking for SL trade. It's not much that what you plan is what is going to happen. Allow the market to do his thing, then you do your thing. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying. The market is not working to favor you. The market is doing its thing. The information, the data is going down. That is what the market is working on. Then you are just here as an individual to take any good opportunity that you see. Do you understand? That's just how everything works. You need to understand how it works. So if you have not watched this video, I dropped it on my Telegram channel. If you have not watched this video, I think you should do this video. I dropped it somewhere here. I won't be that long. So here, no, this was not it. I think I dropped it. Yeah, this was the day that I dropped it. So if you have not watched that video, go to my channel and watch that video. It's going to help you in spotting any opportunity that you want in the market. Trust me, it's going to help you. This is the last good trade that I took. After mapping that zone, I waited till it touched, as you can see it, till it touched the zone, and I joined. After touching it, you see the very big move that happened. Now I don't need to panic. Why? When this market is moving in this zone, I don't need to panic, as it's reacting at the center of the trade. I was not panicking. You know why? Because I know I took this opportunity from the edge. I was not making any mistake. then finally it hits our TP. So you need to understand this so that you won't make any mistake. Go and watch that video. I recommend it for every trader. Then let's go to GBP USD and see what is happening over here. So in GBP USD descending uptrend, it is a bullish move. It is a bullish move. Okay, once it was a bearish move, but as you can see, I think over here it breaks the structure. Over here it breaks the structure, and as you can see, this is the first structure break. Let me show you guys. Sometimes people will see me have something like 1 to 7, 1 to 6, 1 to 10, and they will be like, how manage, how did you get this setup? This is just this simple way that I get this setup. As you can see, this is a change of structure. The market was coming down, respecting the zone, up, down, break this one, went up again, then clearly pushed down. The pushing down is very neat and correct. Now we are checking something. As you can see, I didn't take trade here. Why? Remember, this zone is still strong. Why is this zone strong? It's because look at what happened here. This was a good retest, but it didn't respect the next order block. This was the zone that this market is supposed to respect, but as you can see, it didn't reach there. Then he push, break this zone. After breaking this zone, it continue going down. Now as this market is pulling up, are we considering it? Should we consider something like this? Something like this. Because this is another valid order block. As you can see, market touched it and started pulling down. Though I was not in the market, I was not paying attention to know what is happening here. But as the market is moving up, I have spotted another order block here. Why I didn't take this trade is because of this thing that I just explained to you guys. That this market might be respecting this one to break this previous low, showing that this market is still strong going down. Remember, this is currency pair. It's not like gold. I used to print. Once it faces one direction, it's just going to be printing candles in that way. Now we mapped this order block to know if it's going to respect it, and the market is just playing from this zone. Trust me, I'm patiently waiting to see if this market is going to break this down or up. And the next trade that I'm going to catch from this pair is going to be something like 1 to 7, 1 to 5, or 1 to 10, because the gap is much. Imagine if we were taking this trade, check it out, risking 12 pips or 14 pips, then you pack 100 and something pips. That is massive. So if you wait and wait and wait, even if it's one trade that you get correctly every week, trust me, you are making a good money. In that good trade that I showed you guys, I was risking 80k in my Naira trade account, and I made 500k from that one trade. So it's not all about you being in the chart all the time. It's about what are you planning, what are your plans, your risk management. You can't do without it. If you like, understand how this thing prints, understand how it moves. If you do not understand your risk management, you are going to mess up. Some people, what is saving them in the forex market is their risk appetite. Do you understand? So in GBP USD, what we are waiting for is to see the market open on Monday. Then we will see if this market is going to pull down or up. Do you understand? We are going to patiently wait to see the next move. Then on XAU USD, on Euro USD, sorry, I took a trade here and I harvested it before the time because I'm out of this trade, but it's still ranging. It's still ranging, and trust me, this market stressed me a little bit. So this is another reason why I didn't take that trade on GBPUSD, because here this one clearly breaked the zone, this other block. And if you're counting it from down, once it breaks from here, then you count from down. Then this one that we picked over here, I took this trade, then I went out somewhere here. After this first pull back upon this area, I took my profit. Do you understand? But the market is still ranging. Then let's wait to see if it's going to break the upside or do the same thing like GBPUSD, coming down to break this low. Do you understand? And if you are seeing this and you think it's not a great trade, let me show you. See it. Sorry, let me measure it. Not actually map it out, but measure it. So see it from here. We took this trade from here, then we were risking 14 pips. Then we managed, because I ended it over here. We were able to get 28 pips. That is 1 to 2. A very good trade. Do you understand? So what we are waiting for here is to see it break up or down. It's something easy. Then on silver, I took trade. Yes, I took trade on silver and it did amazing. Well, the same thing that I showed you guys. We had a market change of structure over here. Then we had this market push up after breaking, just the same way I explained it on gold. We picked our entry here, then we crashed to the upside. Since this market have broken this upside, this one is due. So what we are looking out for now is our next order block, which is this candle, this red candle. The high and low of this candle is what we are picking next. That is from this zone to this zone. Then we map it out. Stop having that mind, what if he didn't respect the zone? And what are you going to do? Should you wait, do this one, blah 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 blah. Whatever you want, you do. Is your account. I didn't work your money for you, but I will advise you to always wait. So this zone now is what I'm waiting for. How am I going to be taking this trade? Once this market respects this zone, pull down to it, I'm what? Taking this trade like this. I'm taking this trade like this. So even if this trade is the only thing that I get clear next week, is something good. To me, is something good. Then if you want to take multiple trades in a day, just work with lower time frame. With this plan, work with lower time frame. If you have watched that tutorial video that I dropped, just go to your 5 minutes time frame. You will see another structures entirely. Then you start working with it. If you want to take like 5, 6, 7 trades in a pair, you'll be seeing it. This is all these things are market break of structure. Then you start spotting it out. It's that simple. So if you can't wait for the market to mature in a higher time frame, you go to the lower time frame. Anybody on my group that knows that I drop signals like 2 to 3 times daily is on the lower time frame, like 15 minutes, 5 minutes, you can achieve multiple entries. You guys understand? As we know, Bitcoin is just pulling down. I don't normally trade Bitcoin, but I'm just watching it. I have plan on Bitcoin buying to keep. Yes, I want to buy Bitcoin and keep at some zone, and maybe I will do video and analyze it and tell you guys where I'm waiting for it to reach, because I'm still expecting Bitcoin to pull down more and more. I know a lot of you don't want to hear that, but that is the truth. This market is still going to pull down more and more. So when it pull down, I'm going to buy. But if you are still holding, I will advise you to hold it tight, because whatever that comes down will definitely go up. This same Bitcoin went to 11,000 once at a time, then later come back to 1.5. So if you are not scared of Bitcoin, you are going to make money from it. It's just that you can't use the money that you are using to turn up your business or to do something and dump it over there. Do you understand? So in AUD/USD, I think I dropped this signal on my Telegram channel saying that they should buy this, and ever since then it have been a kind of playing around, because we had a break of structure over here. This was the break of structure, then it pulled down, went up, break the higher one, went down again and cleared this zone, though the market didn't close below, but it cleared it and moved up again. Now what are we waiting for? This zone is still valid. This setup is still valid until we see it break another higher high. Then we are going to pick this candle, the high and low, as our next order block. But once the market is still playing around this zone, we are still expecting it to pull down and pick from here. So if you are holding a position here, maybe you set your order here, it's still valid until we see it react to this zone. This is just what we are waiting for. If we see it react to this zone, then we are going to make another plan. But for now, this zone is still valid. The same thing with AUD, Euro AUD. The same thing. We are waiting for this zone. This zone is still valid, except it break down the downside. Whatever the update will be, I will update you guys, because I shared that trade on my Telegram channel, so I will update you guys to know. So this is the previous trade that I've been taking, very clean, and this is 1 to 4. This is almost 1 to 5 too. Then this one, I think we hit this one together last week. This is 1 to 5. We hit this one together last week. Let me show you guys. We hit it together. So this is it over here. So this is the previous setup that I told you guys. So I just drop it for them to observe and know what is happening. Do you understand? Then we had this one. So if you are not in this channel, try to join. So this is that AUD, Euro AUD TP hit successfully, and this is where I dropped the setup. This is it here. Before the market even start moving, I dropped the SL and take profit. Immediately the market went up, it picked that zone and start flashing down straight. So whatever that is happening in the market, I will be updating you guys over there. So try your best to be in that channel. Do you understand? So this zone is still valid, or else we see it. If the market break down, then we are going to make another decision, and whatever decision I'm making, I will post it for you guys to see it in my channel. So this is GBP JPY. GBP JPY, simple. So I've been pulling up though. I took a couple of trades from this pair last week too, but excuse me, I have been waiting. Yeah, I've been waiting for it to come over and pick the zone, and the market is kind of slow, just kind of giving us a market structure, but the movement is not that big. But this zone is still valid unless we see it break at the top. So this is what I will advise you guys to know. What is killing some people is actually forcing the market to do what they want, which the market can never do. The market is not working for your favor. Even the market movers, which is the banks and co, the market doesn't work to their own favor. That's why they have to risk a lot to make decision in the market. So what you are going to do is just understand what is working and position yourself to take good trade. That's just it. And with this thing that I have shown you guys and that tutorial, if you master it well, if you take 2 to 3 trades per week, you are okay. If you want to be a scalper, like I explained in that tutorial, just go to your small time frame. You are going to be seeing everything clearly there. Then you pick up the structure, the other block, then you plan and position yourself. But please do not overtrade so that you won't mess up your psychology. Do you guys understand? A lot is happening in the market, and this is a big room for everybody. This is a very big room for everybody. So whatever you are doing, just understand what is working, understand the market structure very well, so that you can spot a good zone. As you can see, all the trade that I'm taking, the peak of that zone is something. Just look at this trade over here. Immediately come over here, pick the zone and start heading to the direction that I want. Then here I took a stop loss. I don't know if the stop loss is still there. I took a stop loss over here, but it's not that big. Let me show you. I think in my Telegram channel it's still there. I took a trade here that ended up being a stop loss. See it over here. I post everything, both the stop loss and the wins. I post it. So now, as you can see, the stop loss is nothing to compare to our wins. This is the only thing that you need to understand. Losing a trade is not a crime. It's how you manage it when you lose any trade. So remember that losses are always part of the game. Plan yourself. If you don't have much capital, I will advise you to get this prop firm. I will advise you to get this prop firm account. This particular one, this is a Naira trade account. This one, that is the one that I have been using. This thing is a Naira account. So if you go there, you just pick an account and enjoy. As you can see over here, so this is the payout. This is the payout. The people that they have been paying, that have been cashing out. I have cashed out from the prop firm well, even before sharing the link to my community. So over here they have 200k account. Is going for 8,900 naira. So if you don't have much capital, I will advise you to try this. They have 400k account going for 18,500, 600k account is here, 800k account, 1.5 million account, 3 million account. They have it here, and it's very trusted because they have been paying, no complaints, everything is being transparent. Then you check their rules also. If you want to buy account, check their rules. They don't have much rules. It's only these things that you are seeing here. Max drawdown 20%, target 10%, phase 1 and 2, mini trading day. This mini trading day means you have to trade once a week to make sure that your account is active. Then 24 payout. Then they have another rule that says once you open a trade, you have to leave it to up to 4 minutes so that the interface should not dictate you as a scalper. They don't need a scalper in this prop firm. If you're a scalper that open trade between 1 to 3 minutes, I don't think this prop firm is for you. But if you can hold your trade from 1 to 5 minutes, then this prop firm is for you. Do you guys understand? So that is just it for today's lesson. Then on Monday I will update you guys what we are waiting for fully, and from there you start expecting something huge. I wish you all good luck. I wish you all success, and we all are praying to be at the top. That's just it. Don't listen to whatever people are saying. I know it's hard to learn Forex, but everybody that is successful in this game started from somewhere. So your own story is not going to be different. As you are doing it, just be patient. Don't be arrogant. Being a trader, it will humble you. It will touch areas of your life. You will be humble. You can't do without being humble as a Forex trader. You have to be disciplined. You will not know, but Forex will touch every part of your life and make you a better person. See you in my next video.